Now, bringing you the very best in New Hampshire-based local music on IPMNation.com and 100.1 The Planet, this is Local Outbreak. Live in studio with us, the band is here. We've got Pretty Late joining us, and I'm going to start with you, sir, over at the news desk, and we'll go around, and if you could each introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band.
Okay, so my name is Mike. I am one of the guitar players and singers in Pretty Late.
Okay.
I started the band quite a while ago. My fiance is taking over most of the singing now. Rob, not here, was the second member, the founding member, that started as a duo and turned into 5 of us now. And the rest of them are in front of you, right across the desk.
Very good, very good. And you, sir?
Hey, everybody. My name's Tom. I play bass in the band. I'm probably the most recent member to join. Been about like 3.5 years or so now, and that's all.
Oh, okay. And you?
Hey, everybody. I'm Christine. I am the lead vocalist in the band. I dabble with the keys. And I recently joined the band a few years ago. And yeah, that's me.
All right. And you, sir?
Yes, I'm Mike, the drummer of Pretty Late. I'm one of the founding fathers, as Mike mentioned earlier. Yeah, we rewrite, compose, dabble around on different instruments, but just to keep the sound as smooth and as grooving as it possibly can.
Tell me you do some backing vocals with that voice of yours.
I definitely do as well.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you all for being here. This is great. And I think what we'll do is let's open with a song here, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. And I heard, is Deceiver, is that a good one to start with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of Jenny's favorites.
It actually shows a lot of our harmonies and backup vocals, as you were just mentioning.
Okay, excellent. So we'll open with this, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So check it out. This is Deceiver from Pretty Late. Oh, by the way, is this the first time this has been played on FM radio?
I think so.
This is a world radio premiere. We like the world radio premieres around here. All right, here it is. This is Deceiver.
Pretty cool.
I'm caught
That is awesome. I love it. That is Deceiver from Pretty Late, and they are here with us in studio. We have Mike, Tom, Christine, and Mike here with us, and we're missing. Who are we missing?
Rob Sacchetti.
Rob, yes.
Yes.
But no, it is wonderful to have you here. What a great sound, and you're getting a lot of love in the Facebook live chat too.
Cool.
J Fed says, "I dig this song," and Jenny says, "Love this," and yeah, you're getting a lot of love in there.
Thank you so much.
And
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have a Mike, you were saying, so we have a mutual acquaintance, Ash Bottoms.
Yes. We worked with her in WBR. They let her go for whatever reason they decided to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up doing that petition got over 100 something signatures, and I wish her the best. And I know she's going to be starting her own project soon, so
Yes.
I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what the songs that we're hearing today, and we're gonna play something else in a couple minutes. But are these from an album that you're
Yep.
working on, or that you have out?
Yeah,
or?
so it's Better Late Than Never. You can check it out on Spotify, all the major platforms, all the retailers. They, just songs from the past and about memories and things like that, and they turn into a collective experience from the five of us.
Okay, very good, very good. And do you all write together, or what's the writing process like?
So, me and Rob did a lot of the writing at first, and as each one of them kind of came in, they added their own little twist and their own personality and their own soul into the songs, and so my personal experiences became our personal experiences.
Yeah.
And we kind of got closer and found closure in our own past and demons through an example of just pure writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting and cool dynamic. Like a lot of this first album, close to maybe like around half or more of the songs were written before this full band became the iteration that it is now, and then added some parts in, recorded it. It's cool. So this album is kind of a mix of like past and present kind of, and then going into the future, the styles just kind of evolve even more. It's going to be pretty cool.
And can you tell me about recording, because it sounds really good, and we live in an era where, of course, there's many different ways that you can record now, and I've had several. Because I ask everybody this question. I'm kind of a recording nerd myself. The last several artists that I've had on the show that I've asked this about, they give me answers about like recording at home and sending tracks back and forth. And I feel like that method of doing it became really big during the pandemic. And of course, I still know artists who will go and spend money at $1 million studio, and that's still an option. But how, like that song Deceiver, it sounds like it was done in $1 million studio, but I don't know that it was necessarily.
No, so actually Eric Alper from Ugly Duck Studios, that was in the Sound Museum in Brighton. After that closure, they just moved. They got a new location.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eric and Ugly Duck. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So what happened was during the pandemic, we were at a T-shirt shop. We were practicing in the back, and a pandemic hit, and we didn't have anywhere to go. So we were practicing in my living room, keeping the neighbors up, and decided to all right, well, we might as well take the money that we were paying, unnamed T-shirt guy to put it in the studio. So we shopped around, and people were offering us weird deals, and then finally we found Eric, and he just kind of said, I dig the sound, and this is the deal, and we could start coming in there. And then we kind of waited for all the rules and COVID diagnoses, and kind of wore the masks. And there's photos up on our Instagram, actually, Pretty Late MA, where you can see all the process where we were just all messed up and social distancing and kind of winging it.
It was it was definitely very interesting.
Going
in and kind of having all those restrictions.
Yeah, there's only 4 of us allowed in the room, and there were 5 of us. So
Yes.
one of us had to wait outside,
Always
and we had to
one guy
alternate
out.
as we went in the studio.
We have a call. I think somebody on the line wants to talk to you.
Hey, this is Ashley Bottoms.
Oh,
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ash.
hey, how are
I was
you?
listening to the show and I heard my name mentioned. I thought, what the hell? I'll give you guys a call.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep, just talking here with Pretty Late.
Yeah, these guys, let me tell you something. These guys not only are a fantastic band, but off stage, they're like the greatest people in the world. These are the type of people that really give a damn about you. And they came, I think you had mentioned that they actually started a petition when my show got axed off of WR You Know Who.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these guys really paid it forward.
Yeah.
We did our best, and we love you, Ash.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah,
Ashley. There's one
honestly,
thing.
a lot of people probably wouldn't have done that, but I mean, it's just the fact that these guys are a class act. You know, it's fantastic, and you know, I wish them nothing but success. And I don't want to hold you guys because I know you guys are doing a show, but I just wanted to give you guys a call, tell you guys, even though I'm not doing the show, I got things in the pipeline, and I still support them. I think they're a great band.
Thanks, Ashley.
I think, Mike, did you start to say something to Ash?
That was me over here.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Tom.
So, I was just going to say, and for everyone listening who doesn't know Ashley Bottoms, she's been a huge, huge support in local music, the local music scene around Massachusetts, covering all different genres, metal and rock, pop, you know, anything. She had a show, and she's been a huge support for a lot of local musicians, and we all appreciated it and wanted to kind of show that support when things, you know, took a change. So thanks for that. In case anybody didn't know who Ashley Bottoms was, she's been pretty rad.
Yeah, keep an eye out for her show.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ash. Well, thank you so much for the call. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely, guys. Much success, and the new songs sound great.
We appreciate it.
Thanks,
Ash.
Love you guys.
All
Love you
right.
too.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was nice. That was a cool surprise. Yeah. We had Ash on the show back when shortly after everything first went down, and we had a long conversation, told the whole story. Pretty interesting. But she has done a lot, and will do so in the future. I have no doubt.
Oh, yeah, that was the goal, to keep her spirits high. What she does for the scene is unmatched.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that she gives all the little guys shots that, you know, would never even have a chance to get on a show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, let's we should play another song. So we've got I'll let you all pick.
We'll go Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, yeah, that's our biggest hit.
Oh really?
It's our biggest hit.
It's one of my faves.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. So we'll give this a listen. So this is Wonder Woman from Pretty Late. Here, is this now you said a hit, so this has been played on the radio before?
It's over 30,000 streams on Spotify. So.
Oh, but not on the radio.
Not on the radio. So another worldwide premiere.
This is a world radio premiere.
You'll get 3 of them.
Nice. Nice. I love it. All right, here it is. This is Wonder Woman from Pretty Late. That's nice. That is Wonder Woman from Pretty Late, who are here with us in studio. Very cool. Very cool. I love the sound. It's, that's really good. And we do have a third song, which we'll save for the end of our discussion today. But Mike, you were just saying off air that Guardrail, which we're going to play in a few minutes when we wrap up, you've got a video coming up for that?
We have a music video. It's directed by Hush Harding. He's a local rapper from Massachusetts. Lives right down the street from me, but he's great at graphics and design. And me and him co-directed the story behind the video and kind of used the imagery from the music to kind of really get there.
Yeah.
So, it's it's a really good song. People really love it when we play it live.
Yeah.
And it's it's really driving. We really just came across it, and it was the last song that we wrote for the album, and it just came together. It wasn't even going to make it on the album. We just decided, no, it has to be on there. Just had to be.
Yeah. What led to the decision to choose that for a video?
It's just the reaction from when we play it live.
Yeah, yeah.
People just go nuts. They really do. When we play that song live, it's just, and it just syncs up so easy. And the feeling we get from it playing it on stage, you can just see it. And I think that's why the crowd reacts so positively.
Yeah, yeah. Rhonda Favero in the chat room says, great song, really enjoyed it, referring to Wonder Woman. And JFed also says, great song.
We thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really glad you like it.
Absolutely. Make sure
Make
to
sure you
follow
follow us. Yes, on all the major platforms.
We're going to be all around, and a lot of big things are coming. So,
yeah. You were saying, and I hear this from a lot of musicians, how hard it can be in terms of keeping up with everything on social media because there's a lot to do. Are you the one who generally handles that, or do you all participate in that?
I started doing most of it, but Tom has been a huge help to me.
Yeah.
We've been sitting down, having weekly meetings, and just answering all the emails and the messages that fans send us, and as well as finding new opportunities and ways to really improve our brand and our sound and get out there to play shows like post-COVID and try to figure out how to navigate the dwindling indie rock world.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a real adjustment, especially these days, social media being what it is. It's in the last 5 to 10 years, the landscape of all that has changed quite a lot, and it's so business. There's just a lot to it that didn't exist before, so it's really kind of, it's kind of like I'm learning. I didn't know Mike's really the driving force behind that type of stuff in the band. I don't really do a lot of social media, but there's just kind of a lot to it, as you alluded to. There's just kind of a lot to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not always
fun. A second job.
Yeah.
To your full-time job.
Yeah, no doubt.
But for the music, it's kind of,
it's worth it.
Yeah. And
if you want to be a working band and get out there, that's just kind of what you got to do, I guess.
Right. Yeah, it's a good problem to have in that sense, too.
Exactly.
That, you have something that people are interested in and want to participate in on social media, so that's good.
Which, by the way, we think it's super cool that right now, by coming on the show, a whole new group of people is hearing our music that probably likely would not have otherwise, which I'm grateful for. I think that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Great. Yeah. Glad to do it. Yeah. Do you play a lot of shows? Do you have?
Yeah. So we've been gigging around one a month. We in the April 30th, we'll be at O'Brien's Pub in Alston.
Nice.
So you come out there, check us out. We're also going to be doing Sing Us a Story. It's a foundation that you kind of takes a story from a less fortunate or ill child, and we create a song for them and to let them help them be creative in a way. So
really,
yeah,
interesting.
Really
the opportunity to participate in that really came. Mike, where did that opportunity come from? He's the one who found it.
Yeah, they just reached out to us, and they liked our music, and just kind of figured that we had the chops to create something really special for someone that is in a crappy situation.
Oh wow, that's really cool. And what's the organization that?
It's called Sing Us a Story.
Sing Us a Story. Okay. Huh. Oh, that's really cool. I'd not heard of that before.
Oh yeah, I guess they've been on US Today, all things like that.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and so we're just gonna meet the engineer before the show and just kind of, find something special to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
It's like the if I'm not mistaken, right, the child that you're writing it for provides you with the words
Yeah,
and the lyrics,
it's
right?
just-
They
it's
provide
just,
us with the words, and we make it into a song.
They provide a
Okay.
story, and we turn it into a song.
Right, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. I've certainly never done that before. It's going to be new, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. You, Mike, you had said something too about that caught my ear about the how did you put it? The dwindling indie rock scene.
Yeah,
I'm curious about that. If you
the
can,
closing of the Sound Museum, and a lot of just bands have been, upended and had to kind of fight for their survival. They have nowhere to go, and like the practice spaces are just drying up out there in Boston.
Yeah.
And rent's rising.
Yep.
And a lot of bands have $800 that they spend for a practice room.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of money. And fortunately, we're in a good situation where we don't have to do that because we practice outside the city. But it's making it harder and harder to with all the venues closing as well. You see all these it was a couple of prominent taverns and things like that did really
The
indie
Great
music
Spot was
is
one.
just closing.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but things. Hopefully, we can kind of resurrect that spirit.
Oh yeah. There were definitely some venues that unfortunately didn't survive the pandemic.
Yeah.
Which was not a surprise, but certainly unfortunate. Yeah. So you play about once a month. You're gigging out. Yeah.
Gigging out once a month. It gives us plenty of time to practice and find new material as well as learn some covers that we think people might like or find some relevancy and the climate out there and put a good show on.
Do you do any covers currently, or are you?
Yeah,
are
we
you
do a few. We do a couple.
Well-
They're ever changing.
I'm always curious because I feel like a good way to kind of figure out to gauge what somebody's influences are musically, or what do you do for covers?
What do we? I
I would say,
go ahead, babe.
just off the top of my head, what I can think of that we've covered before would be Amy Winehouse. We've covered
As it was
Tennessee
by Harry
Whiskey.
Styles.
yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
more
we do that
like,
one. We've done a couple of the popular
Yeah.
songs. We've done
Yeah.
Will Smith and just things to keep it fresh. But we've, like I said, we've done Valerie. We
did Tennessee Whiskey was
yeah.
a big
Yeah.
one.
Chris
but,
Stapleton. We've done,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we
used to cover
said
that
we
a
don't really
lot.
put ourselves in a box genre-wise. So.
yeah. I think my most favorite would be Redbone by
Yeah.
Childish Gambino. I feel
Exactly.
like
Oh, wow.
I love
Yeah.
that.
we kind of like to pull from all different areas
Yeah.
of music just
Yeah.
because we're just open and are always listening and kind of pulling different aspects from different genres into our own music. So I feel like when we do come up with a cover that we're choosing, it's just I feel like we intentionally like to pull from different areas. So yeah, it's a lot of fun though.
Yeah. Good.
So
Good.
it's because me, Mike, and Christine, we grew up in a pretty diverse neighborhood down in Germantown. If Mike, you want to tell them all about how diverse it is in Quincy. We just, you got people that grew up as poor as me and Mike, all the way up to trillion-dollar houses and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that. And it's right outside of Boston, so you listen to 4 or 5 different genres of music walking down the street. In the neighborhood, all in the same building.
Yeah. Did you guys grow up together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you? How long have you played music together, the two of you?
I've been playing music since 3rd grade.
Yeah.
When I got drafted into the city band, and later on in life, about middle school, I want to say Mike kind of followed into the pursuit. We messed around, dabbled back and forth, but wasn't until about high school we got serious with it.
Yeah.
We would sit down for hours, either in my basement or his basement, and just plug away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sounded terrible.
Yeah, we did. We've come a long way.
You ever do any radio or voiceovers or anything? Your voice is amazing.
I haven't done too much radio. I've done a little bit of, like side little acting and
Have
like
you? Yeah.
short little reels, things like that. Never really took off.
Yeah.
I
Pretty cool.
before doing this, I've made a couple of solo albums.
Oh, really?
Never
Yeah.
really took off.
Oh.
But like I said, I read, write, compose, I rap, sing.
Oh,
It's
no
not really
kidding.
much I can't do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's one thing about me. If I can't learn, if I don't know it, give me 3 weeks and I'll learn it.
No kidding.
That's always
Yeah.
been my motto. Give me 3 weeks, no matter what it is, I can learn it.
Is any of your solo material online? Or?
No, like I said, this was back in the day before
Gotcha.
online was about. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is when this became, we kind of focused
Yeah.
heavily on.
Yeah.
Pretty Late.
Yeah, very cool. How many songs do you have in this band as far as original music?
We have an album plus half of another album ready to come.
Excellent.
Probably about 15, right? Like the album's
Yeah.
10 plus
Yeah.
at least another 5 originals.
We got a
maybe
lot of
7 more.
unreleased music that we haven't really put the nail in the coffin quite yet.
And this new album is gonna be like outside of the box, like how Mike was saying,
Yeah,
with
just-
different
like you said, we're
sounds.
just,
Yeah.
How Tom was saying, the different sounds.
Cool.
So it's like within the band, we have so much different talent and so many different hidden tricks.
Yeah.
Like I said, I rap. We got Christine has an amazing soulful voice, so we're about to start working into like some R&B feels.
Cool.
A little bit more into like Mike likes the reggae. Scar, we have a guitarist that likes the reggae. So like we're gonna just start opening up just different avenues and continuing to press forward.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Well, listen, we're approaching the witching hour. We're going to have to start to wrap up. But we're going to play this track, Guardrail, which I'm anxious to hear. But before we do that, anything we didn't mention that you want to make sure we know about, shows coming up? Or, of course, we want to make sure everyone knows how to find you online on social media and all that.
Yes. Also, this next song, Guardrail, we will be releasing a music video here soon. So watch out for that drop.
Yep.
And
Yes.
like we mentioned earlier, our next show is coming up in April 30th.
Yep.
Yes.
At O'Brien's Pub in Alston.
O'Brien's.
And if you want to find out more about it, just go to our Instagram, Pretty Late MA. And our link is in our bio with all information, things like that. You check us out on Facebook. It's the same thing, Pretty Late on Facebook. And we'll, send us a message, and we'll send you a T-shirt or something, and we'll invite you out to a show.
Looking
Excellent.
forward to jamming and hanging out with everybody.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. All right. Well, thank you all. It's wonderful to meet you, and I love your sound. And
Thank you.
we're going to close out. Absolutely. We're going to play this last track, Guardrail. Thank you all again, and we will leave you with this. This is Guardrail from Pretty Late.
You are a melody, a simple note written in between. The lines are paved upon the streets. I tend to swerve when I grab the wheel, 'cause I fear I'll steer towards the closest post that's near. And my feet are still Godspeed into a guardrail. Goddamn, I think I figured it out along the way back home now. Without the means of slowing the brakes a lot, but the red lights glowing. Goddamn, I think I figured it out along the way back home now. Without the means of slowing the brakes a lot, but the red lights glowing.
Hey everybody, Matt Connerton here from Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. I hope you enjoyed my discussion with the band Pretty Late and their music. It was wonderful to have them in studio with us. I really enjoyed meeting them. Most of them anyway. It was 4 out of the 5 members who were able to be there, which is pretty good. But we do have a little bit of time left on this week's show, so since Pretty Late is our featured artist this week, I think we have time for a couple of more songs. So let's do that. Let's play another Pretty Late song. Again, this is from their debut album. It is available on Spotify, and they did not know I was going to play this one, by the way. This isn't, there were the 3 that we already played that we discussed, so they'll be surprised when they hear the show and there's additional music in it. Hopefully happily, of course. I mean, the songs are on Spotify, so they are available for listening. But let's listen to this. So this is a great track. This is called Disguises from the band Pretty Late, next here on Local Outbreak.
Everything
what a great song. Such a great band. Disguises from Pretty Late. Wow, that was so cool. I like that song so much. I'm surprised that wasn't one of the initial 3 that they gave me to play. It's such a great song. Anyway, and I like the sound of their voices together. Listen, we've got time for one more song, and we're going to do that in just a moment. From our featured artist this week, Pretty Late. Such a great band. But before we get to that, I just want to remind everybody, of course, you can go to ipmnation.com/local outbreak for the entire archive. 13 years and change now. It was 13 years in December of Local Outbreak right here on 100.1 The Planet. And as always, we are so grateful and so honored to have the opportunity to bring you this show every week, not only online on ipmnation.com, but on FM radio on 100.1 The Planet. You know, there's a lot of local music shows that come and go because not everybody makes the commitment to the local music scene that the Planet has made, and it's just been really cool. So we appreciate that, and here's to another 13. I'm up for it, but at least I hope I am. No, but so much great talent here in the Granite State, and we're very happy to bring it to you every week. So again, thank you to 100.1 The Planet. And of course, like I said, the full archive is at ipmnation.com/local outbreak. In addition to all of our social media links, contact info, if you are in a New Hampshire band or you're a New Hampshire solo artist or whatever it is that you do in music. And obviously, too, if you're a regular listener of the show, you know that we feature many different genres. We are not a genre-specific show in that sense. We just... really, the only requirement is that you be either a New Hampshire-based artist or even if you're somebody from, say, the Boston scene, but you play shows up here in New Hampshire and you're active in New Hampshire, you know, and then you're part of the New Hampshire music scene. You know, that's really it as far as what we require. So as far as the genre of music, there is no requirement. We like to feature a lot of different kinds of stuff, but all the contact information is there at ipmnation.com/local outbreak. You can also just email directly submissions at ipmnation.com. If you want to submit music or if you want to send a suggestion for someone we should have on, submissions at ipmnation.com is the best email to use. And one other thing, if you're interested in learning more about my other broadcasting and podcasting adventures, you can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, and I will spell Connerton for you because people tend to get it wrong. Connerton is CONNARTON, so it's mattconnerton.com, and you can reach me right there. Through that site as well. I do other shows in other venues, shall we say, on other platforms, but always got a lot going on. But Local Outbreak is pretty special to me, so I love supporting the New Hampshire music scene. And on that note, pun fully intended, we will leave you with one more track from our featured artist this week on Local Outbreak. This is View From Here from the band Pretty Late.
These nights are ours. Step back. Look out below. Tread light when you're sinking in the deep end. We haven't sunk so low in so long. We haven't sunk so low in so long. We haven't sunk so low in so long. Slip back from bending over backwards. Sore throat from choking on my own words. Small steps, I guess, we'll be fine. Broke hands from picking up my own self. So sick of sitting on the top shelf. If the view from here weren't so nice. Step back from bending over backwards. Sore throat from choking on my